The Las Vegas Raiders are less than 24 hours away from changing their entire future and unleashing their secret weapon, Aidan O'Connell. Now, I don't know that for sure, but just last week, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Raiders faced off. Jimmy Garoppolo suffered a concussion. He practiced a couple of days throughout this week, but they unfortunately ruled him out. He will not play. Now, guys, if it's up to the fans, Aidan O'Connell would be rolling out there tomorrow versus the Chargers, but we don't really know what's going to happen. Josh McDaniels could go out and start Brian Hoyer, and trust me, I know that is the last thing that almost every single Raider fan wants to see. We don't want to see Brian Hoyer. We want to see Aidan O'Connell. This dude was electric in the preseason, and he deserves a shot to at least go out there and play versus the Chargers. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down why I think Aidan O'Connell could change the future of this team, but more importantly, why he could actually, reset this entire Raiders season in a good way. Now, listen, as a Raider fan, I'm specifically a Raider fan, I don't want the Raiders to go out and play conservative. I don't want us to play the conservative quarterback. I want to play the potential future quarterback. I want to see what he can do versus the Chargers, and I'm going to tell you why in just a second. But before we get into that, can we just really quick take a look at some of these amazing numbers that Aidan O'Connell, put up throughout the first couple of games of preseason? Now, Aidan O'Connell ranked number 1 in, air yards per attempt with 11, ranking number 1 in all preseason. He completed 72% of his passes, 72 for 8.4 yards per attempt. I mean, incredible. And then out of 48 quarterbacks, he ranked number 2 in success percentage, number 1 in first down percentage, number 1 in touchdown percentage, and number 1 in third down percentage. I mean, this dude was not only electric, he was phenomenal. And, throughout a couple of games in the preseason, PFF ranked him at a 91.7 in one game particularly through, actually this is for throws 10 plus yards. So every throw he had over 10 plus yards, he was 7 to 10, 70%. 132 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Why would the Raiders not go out and put this guy on the field? Now, the biggest reason why I think the Raiders need to play Aidan O'Connell is when you look at who they're playing. Now, don't get me wrong. The Chargers are a good football team, and I'm not saying that they're not, but let's take a quick look at where they rank defensively this season, at least against the pass. Now, the Chargers are ranking. And before we get into those rankings, guys, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, join the family. I will be covering the Raiders all off season long, so make sure you guys join the family. But let's get right back into the video. Number 30 in yards per pass allowed. Number 28 in pass attempts per game allowed, obviously. Number 32 dead last in terms of pass yards allowed per game. Number 19 in interception percentage, number 16 in sack percentage, and number 23 in opposing completion percentage. They have not been a good passing defense at all this season, and I would much rather throw them out here against a defense that quite frankly, cannot stop the pass, than throw them out against a different team that maybe is better against the pass, or they don't even get to the quarterback primarily well. They do it about average, but still, if you're going to throw out a rookie quarterback, this is the game to do it. I don't want to see Brian Hoyer. Listen, and I'm not saying Brian Hoyer is a bad quarterback, but he has a certain floor. He has that floor that, you're not going to win a Super Bowl with him. You're not going to make the playoffs with him. But Aidan O'Connell has potential. He's a guy who showcased electricity throughout the beginning stages of preseason training camp. He was probably the best quarterback in training camp for most of the time. Now, let me know in the comment section down below, would you rather start Aidan O'Connell or would you rather start Brian Hoyer? I think this is a big question right now. And another main reason I want to do it is the Raiders aren't really, specifically good right now. I mean, Davante Adams came out and said, listen, I can't wait around forever. I need to win now. And when you look at their rankings this season, the Raiders ranked number 29 in points per game, number 17 in third down conversion, number 21 in red zone scoring percentage, number 24 in touchdowns per game. The offense has not been good at all. And like I said, I don't want to see a floor. I want to see the ceiling. And the ceiling comes with Aidan O'Connell. Comment down below who you think should start, and then comment down below who you think will start in tomorrow's game versus the Los Angeles Chargers. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.